Stephen King's stories span time, worlds, and genres, but of all of his works, none have connected his ideas quite like the Dark Tower saga. Undeniably, the backbone of the King multiverse. At its heart, the Dark Tower is a battle between good and evil. The gunslinger versus the man in black. They're fighting for the fate of the Dark Tower, a structure that holds all worlds together. And now, we get our first look at the long-awaited trailer for the Dark Tower. Thanks to Sony Pictures, IGN has had a little head start, so we've taken aim at just about every shot. If you haven't watched the full trailer yet, do that, then come back because we have a lot to explain. Be warned, there are spoilers ahead. The trailer begins in what we assume to be Midworld, the home of the gunslingers, supernatural pistol-packing knights who protect the Dark Tower from being destroyed by the forces of evil, namely Matthew McConaughey's Man in Black. A villain who King loyalists know goes by many names and appears in several of his stories. Next, we are on Earth. Our Earth, where we meet Jake Chambers, waking from precognitive nightmares. Why is he seeing these things? It may just be that Jake has the power of a breaker, powerful telepaths in the Dark Tower universe. Could this earthquake Jake is experiencing be some sort of temporal disruption brought on by the forces of evil trying to destroy the Dark Tower? Here's our first look at Jake's prophetic drawings. We can see the Man in Black, the Dark Tower surrounded by roses, and what looks like Algucieto. It's an important location in the Man in Black's plan to destroy the Dark Tower. The Man in Black is capturing breakers like Jake and forcing them to use their psychic abilities to destroy the beams that support the Dark Tower. This photograph in Jake's therapist's office sure looks like a call out to a certain haunted hotel. Remember, all of Stephen King's worlds are part of the Dark Tower. Here's Jake in front of the Dutch Hill Mansion in Brooklyn. This brownstone holds a portal from Earth to Midworld. This area is most likely the Mohane Desert, the spot where Jake first appears in Midworld. As we see here, gunslingers are able to reload their revolvers at supernatural speeds. A skill Dark Tower readers have been looking forward to seeing in action for a very long time. This red cloud could be a tear in reality, a thinny as Stephen King calls them. These masked men could be the Taheen, humanoid trackers with the heads of animals in the books. We're guessing they're on the hunt for Jake on the orders of the Man in Black. This dilapidated amusement park sign reads Pennywise. Sound familiar? It should. The Man in Black runs his hand across some graffiti that reads, "Oh, all hail the Crimson King." This wave of living wood is called the Dutch Hill Demon, also known as the Plaster Man. It's a gatekeeper, tasked with preventing travelers like Jake from going through the portal to Midworld. Could these paramilitary guys be part of the evil Earth-based Sombra Corporation?
Did you tell the kid whoever walks with you dies by my hand?
This line of dialogue is the same line the Man in Black delivers to the gunslinger in the first book while reading his fortune. And that's not just a crystal ball he's holding, it's Black 13, a conduit of great evil from the books.
He who aims with his hand has forgotten the face of his father. I aim with my eye.
The narration heard throughout the rest of the trailer is the gunslinger's creed. It's kind of like the Hippocratic Oath, only replaced doctors with mid-world-dwelling, six-shooter-wielding knights sworn to protect the multiverse-connecting tower that's constantly under threat of destruction by the forces of evil. Basically the same thing. Here's Roland's father, Stephen, played by Dennis Haysbert. In the novels, Stephen was betrayed by the Man in Black. Another reason the gunslinger might want to kill the Man in Black. Good old-fashioned revenge. It seems one of the Taheen has managed to capture Jake. Oh, but nothing. Not a window. Not laundry. Not a bush. And not a kidnapping mutant is safe from a gunslinger's heart. Or bullet. And there you have it! The first trailer is fully loaded with the visuals and gunslinging action that King fans have been waiting for. All of our questions will be answered when The Dark Tower hits theaters August 4th. If you're excited about The Dark Tower, share this video with your friends then, and make sure to watch our video on why you should care about The Dark Tower. For more on The Dark Tower, keep it right here on IGN.